So guys, hello now. I hope the connection is stable. I hope it's well. Sorry, but my guest also had some issues with his video. As I said, I hope it's working now. If there's any issues, just let us know in the chat. Whenever I forget to put my microphone or his microphone, just let me know. I'll just need to implement him in a second, and we will be right here on the talk about tennis beer pong. Yeah, the mix between tennis and beer pong. I'll just show you a short introduction video, guys, and that gives me like 1 more minute to just fix the video, and then I'm be right back, guys. So enjoy the intro video. And there we are. Now I think it should work. Hello and welcome, Marc. How are you today?
Hi, Yannick.
How are you? How is everything? How is life? How are you?
I'm very fine at the moment. I just came home from work.
Okay.
And now I can see you in the stream. I'm watching your Twitch video at the same time, and I can see you.
Perfect, guys. Amazing. I hope you hear him well. I hope you hear me well. If there's any issues with the audio, just let me know, of course, in the chat. I see a lot of people waiting here. So thank you so much for still staying here. I hope my internet connection stays here. I'm changing the provider because of the streaming as well, but that might only happen in just 2 weeks from now. So we need to try to fix all the problems now with my old provider. But it looks good for now. So yeah, Marc, as some of you guys don't know, when you heard the podcast, the German podcast on Sunday evening, when I was talking about my travel to Djibouti, to the tennis tournament in Djibouti, this was the guy that was also there. So we had some special moments also, of course, with the sharks there. And go and check out the podcast. Definitely fun to hear and to also to watch. So Marc, I just give you a short introduction about yourself, about your person. People don't know who you are. I just put Marc Hess, that's your name, and founder of TennisBeerPong, but you have some other professions and some other passions. Just introduce yourself to the audience, and from there we go on with the project that we're talking about today.
Yeah. So I just can highly recommend the podcast. I just heard it yesterday about tennis in Djibouti together with Mitko and on Tennis Plausch, and I really enjoyed it. Something about myself. My name is Marc Hess, and I'm originally from Cologne, staying here my whole life. But maybe some holidays and tennis journeys to different countries so far. And all in all, my passion is tennis, and it runs in my blood. And I think all of the people and viewers who knows me know that tennis runs in my blood, and my whole life so far was about tennis. I've been practicing my whole life, giving lessons, take care for different teams in Cologne, and a few months ago I just started working for a big consultancy, and since I did that, I just founded some different companies, and one of them was TennisBeerPong.
Very nice, very interesting. So yeah, you gave also some tennis lessons. As you said, you traveled also in some tournaments, and then you finally got the way out of the tennis sport. Like staying on court was not an option for you because I'm still in there and maybe trying to get out of there with that Twitch channel. Not sure if that's gonna work, but like what was the reason for you to not going for a tennis coach and being on court for some hours?
I don't know.
Some more hours.
I really worked. I loved to work on court, and I was working during my studies, I think 20 hours a week
Okay.
and giving lessons there from with beginners to, I think, more or less good players. But all in all, it was an option for me to be a coach and to work as a coach, because I was studying, and I love this job at the moment I'm working in. So
Cool.
I just had to decide it, and
Got it.
yeah.
I saw on your Instagram page that you were giving away a T-shirt to every viewer today. And as we need to know who is gonna view here, of course you are just able to text in here if you have an account. So that's what you need to do to be eligible for getting one of the shirts. I assume it's just in Germany, and if they kind of participate in your events, because if a guy is from Indonesia, I'm not sure if you're gonna send that T-shirt over there. Depends.
Would be very difficult. Yeah.
So the guy has to come from Indonesia. He has to come over. So how to get in that line? You just have to put !join into the chat. I'll just put that here, !join, and I think it should start now. As you see, a queue has just opened. So type !join, and you will be inside of the list of getting the free T-shirt from, of course, from Tennis Beer Pong. And also you announced a big giveaway. That's what we're coming later on. I don't even know what that's gonna be, but it's gonna be interesting, and you'll get me through there probably later. So yeah, everyone who's watching, as I said, you need to have an account and follow my account to be able to type in the chat. But that's at least the least thing that we can ask for if you want to get a free shirt. Coming to the shirt, you said you founded some different companies, making shirts, or like, and it's not making shirts, but drucking. It's not painting. What is it in English? Yeah, there my English is not the best. So you have a company that is that's kind of producing T-shirts, or at least putting the color there or the picture there. I don't know, the word is missing. It's not painting. It's like with the machines. The machines painted on the shirts. Let's say it like that. Yeah. So that's one of the other companies that you kind of founded. It's very interesting. And how did that came up in your mind to just found these kind of companies?
So at first, me and a friend of mine, his name is Philip, we sat together and talked about different companies and different ideas which came up to our mind, and we talked about starting a business together.
Okay.
So our first business was TennisBeerPong, which we founded in 2018, and after that we decided to found more and more, and one of the companies was Wing Shirts, and with Wing Shirts we're not producing, but we're selling shirts to different companies, like workwear for different companies, and we just try to go to different schools in Cologne and in Germany, and ask them about their abi shirts.
Okay, like final exams shirts.
Yeah, final exams, like A level shirts, because in Germany it's more or less a tradition to have like these final exam shirts.
That's true.
We are designing and selling those shirts to them.
Very nice, very nice. Cool. So very interesting, very engineering and minded person. Really like him, as we met also before his beer pong route. So yeah, let's come to the real talk about like tennis and beer pong. I mean, both things I do know. I know more about tennis than beer pong. I really got late in that beer pong scene. I'm not the best beer pong player because just I don't do it much. But how did it came up and how, like, just tell me like how did it start, and then we just go into like some videos. Maybe I will just show also at the moment right now while you're explaining. I will just show another video that you sent me before. So just go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I just mentioned a friend of mine. His name is Philip, and together with him and two other friends, Louis and Franziska, we founded the Tennis Beer Pong. Within just 1 month, we sat together and played tennis, and after that we joined and drank some non-alcoholic drinks, and thought about founding a company.
Okay.
And I just went into our clubhouse, brought a pencil and a sheet of paper, and we thought of potential business ideas. And finally, we found out that we didn't have enough money to found a big company from out of our business ideas. So we needed to think further, and that was more or less the moment we founded TennisBeerPong, because we all play tennis, and I think in this time I love to drink beer, and the combination out of both was a perfect match for us.
Got it. Okay. And then, as we see here in the video now, I just put on one of the World Cup, how you call it, because of course it's a World Cup because no one played it around the world, so it's the World Cup in Cologne. And we just wanted to be the first company, or the first one who founded a tennis beer pong tournament. So we called it World Cup because no one other has the chance to call it so. Definitely. So that's how it looks like. I mean, these are huge pots, and you try actually with your tennis racket and a tennis ball to get to the other side's kind of tee, because it's all located between tee and tee. And then just go into these kind of huge, what is it? It's not bowls, it's like huge
barrels. Yeah, it's more or less a barrel.
It's definitely a barrel. And then whenever you hit the barrel goes out, and then how do you drink the beer then? Like how does that work? Because I see the people having some cups in their hands, but they obviously don't drink out of the barrel, because then you just play one game and you go to the hospital right after. So
we just filled some red cups who are standing next to the courts, and you can see them in the video sometimes. Because we just thought that filling the barrels with beer would be more or less just a bit too much. But so we decided to have small red cups at the side of the courts.
Got it. Okay. And then it's kind of the same system as the same rules. Also, if the ball drops in front of the barrels, and what is the specific rules compared to the normal beer pong? Sorry for all the people that out there maybe watching and never heard of beer pong. I don't have actually a video. I should have done it. Sorry for that. It's kind of the same as you saw here on a tennis court, but just on a normal kind of table. And you take ping pong balls and you just toss them with your like 2 or 3 fingers and try to get in these cups of the opponent. And in the cup is slightly a little bit of beer. You have to just drink it whenever the ball is getting in there, and the one who has no cups left on his side of the table or on his side of the net here in that case, you have to drink all the other cups which are on the other side. So if they have still like 6 cups there, you have to drink 6 cups with some tiny beer in there. So it's just a little bit beer, but of course the game is going fast, and as I also know by myself, because I attended also one of these world championships, it doesn't take you long that everyone is in a good mood. I want to just call it that way. So coming back to the rules, what are the different kind of rules in that game compared to the normal tennis beer pong?
I don't think that there are different rules. The only difference between the normal beer pong and tennis beer pong is that you don't toss a ping pong ball, just tossing a tennis ball, having big barrels, playing that toss with a tennis racket.
Okay.
So, but let me think about it. I don't think that there are differences in the rules.
Okay.
But if anyone is watching and having a better answer, just type in.
Better knowledge about the rules. I mean, for me also was kind of the similar rules. You can also bounce the ball before getting in the cones, in the barrel, sorry. But then, of course, you can catch it with your racket. There's no particular rule how you put the ball on the other side's court. It must be from your hand, like a toss, and then you just feed it with your racket. But you can also, I would say, you can also like kind of do a serve motion. It's just the ball must land in the barrel and must stay in the barrel. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. So you can decide whether you want to serve or just toss it like a forehand or something.
Did
you
anyone
want to.
did anyone serve a a ball there, trying to serve
Yeah,
the ball in? Really?
I know some. I know some were doing serves and they were very good.
Really? But like really kind of kick serves, or like, I mean, you cannot go full power, otherwise, I mean, they went for full power. Maybe they were already slightly drunk, I can say that, and then they just tried to hit the opponent. I mean, was that the reason why they went for it, or they just did it from the beginning?
No, some of them just did it right from the beginning. It depends on the level. So
Okay.
if someone is playing and serving with a very good level and high level, he can try to kick serve in the barrel. And if someone is playing who is not that good and has such a high level, he's trying to serve, but he is trying to serve with a hammer grip like this.
Okay, got it. Yeah, very interesting. And then the first game, like you play kind of a 32 or 64 draw, but also if you lose the first round, you're not out of the tournament, so you at least get to drink 2 games. That's for some very important to participate there, because of course if they pay the entrance fee, they want to at least have 2 games for sure. And then the loser is out, the winner just goes on, right? So that's the particular game. Okay, thanks. It's Klaus 69, sorry, and GVPCRA for the follow. Thank you very much. There's the first thing. Doesn't the ball get dirty from hitting the court? Also, once you make it in, it's soaking wet, isn't it? Maybe you didn't listen before. We don't put any beer in the big barrels there. There's kind of foam inside the barrels that the ball somehow is not jumping out of there. Sometimes it happens. It also happened to me, but it's most likely if you get the ball in, the foam just absorbs the power of the ball, so the ball stays inside, and there's no water inside, and you don't drink out of the barrel. So you just that's the rule. So yeah. Now you understood. Okay, and then coming to the next topic, it's just kind of an outdoor sport, and then okay, it was winter time. People said, "Hey, when is the next beer pong game, tennis beer pong?" And then you came up with the next idea. So what was that?
Yeah, we thought of having this kind of sports for the whole year. So we came up with an idea to combine tennis beer pong with some good sports like which is called paddle. Some of you may know it. And so we came up with the idea to combine tennis beer pong with paddle, and so we founded Paddle Pong.
Very good. So yeah, and then like kind of the same rules. So just give me more of an insight. I mean, I know it because of course I know it, but just give the audience a little bit more of an insight of the Paddle Pong.
I think we just thought of having more or less a good atmosphere here in Paddle Pong. So we just turned off every light in the indoor courts. So there was no light at all, just some lights we turned on, and but all in all it was very dark, and you play on normal paddle courts. So you have glass walls everywhere, and just a small court, so it's more tiny than the normal tennis beer pong.
Okay.
And we just changed the rackets, so we didn't play with tennis rackets but with paddle rackets.
Paddle rackets. What about the balls? It's also like kind of the paddle balls, the little less pressurized balls.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But sometimes anyone is playing with some balls didn't recognize if the ball is less pressurized.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm just showing now the video of the second. It was kind of, I think it was the second World Championship. That's now there. You can also, I think you could see also in the opening video. It was the retro pong and also the paddle pong. What about the retro pong? Like, just give me the short variations. I mean, the game is already amazing. I really enjoy the playing, and I see there's a lot of people you're doing it, and I can also imagining like throwing that out to the world. I mean, maybe we see some other tennis beer pong somewhere around the world, as there's many also international people watching here, and it's a very cool idea to make it a very interesting game in your club, and getting new people also to the sport. I mean, what do you think the percentage is of, like, before coming back to the original question, what do you think is the percentage of persons that are playing tennis and compared to the persons that never touched a racket before?
Ooh, that's difficult. I think it's more or less 50-50.
Okay.
Sometimes in some tournaments, we just recognize that I think football teams wanted to join our tournaments, so
Okay.
they didn't play tennis so far, but they did really good, and
Really?
some of them made it to the third place, I think. So you don't have to play tennis. It's very easy for everyone, and especially with a little I don't know, handicap with alcohol. Everyone is more or less on the same level.
Yeah, that's interesting because people don't know, like, when they never feeded the ball, as they've never been a coach, it's very hard to feed the ball. And even for me, I mean, I'm been tennis coaching for over 15 years now, and if you tell me I should put this little tiny yellow thing that I'm working 8 hours a day from tee line to the other tee line in a barrel that is like that size, I'm like, that should be not an issue. I mean, I know it kind of, because I'm sometimes trying to hit my basket on court, my tennis basket, when I'm giving lessons, and this is already, of course, tough. But from tee to tee, I was like, okay, but this is like unfair for all the persons out there that never feeded a ball. But I felt quite stupid standing out there and not hitting that kind of big target. Of course, I mean, I was unlucky. And that's also a funny fact, actually. I had a pro player with me, Nick Bible, this douchebag, and he destroyed the whole game because he just couldn't make a shot. And he's a pro player. I mean, he played international tournaments around the world. He was not able to put that ball in these barrels. So very, very fun idea, and also for all the levels, as you say, it's possible that someone who never played that game before has the chance of just winning, because of course it's a little bit luck here and there. You hit the right on the barrel, on the side of the barrel, it jumps out. So very cool, very interesting.
And I can tell you, at first we just tried different vessels. So we started just with a ball basket and tried to hit those balls into that ball basket, and we didn't make any ball, and we tried it several times, and so we decided to go to different shops and buy some different vessels and different targets. And one day we came to just a big shop, and we saw those barrels, and we decided to buy them. And luckily now it's that big target.
Got it. And but these kind of barrels, they are more like, where did you find them, in a garden center, or because that's what I heard. I mean, you normally put like huge plants, like big palms there. And Marc just took it for creating a new sport and creating a new fun game. It's called tennis beer pong. Exactly. So what is, of course, now with Corona, there is also no tennis beer pong. What are the plans for now? Is there already something set for the future, like a fixed date, or you just go by waiting till everything opens more, and then see when you do the next World Championship?
No, we don't have any dates so far, because we're just waiting for the situation and how the pandemic situation goes. But stay tuned on our channels. Maybe you can repost our stories, and otherwise you can join Tennis Beer Pong on Instagram or Facebook, and stay tuned for the news. And we try to make sure that as soon as we can go on courts and have those tournaments, we will make sure that you can join, and we create some for you.
That's so cool. I mean, there's some people also like, there's one from Finland and from Italy. She says, "You want to try that beer pong? It seems funny." And then a girl from Finland asks, "Do you play, hello, Miss Mas, do you play these games only in Germany or also abroad?"
So far, we just play in Germany, so you have to visit Germany. But if you know some clubs in Finland or around the world, you can make contact, and we try to make sure that we can bring all our barrels there. But never say no.
I mean, that's actually a really fun idea. I mean, also I'm also in this kind of business-minded person that is always looking, okay, is there any kind of business here or there? What can you invent? Like, I don't want to like take the normal route. I'm also thinking right and left. I mean, the idea, because I'm not sure if you saw that show with Jeff Willinger some weeks ago, where he was talking about a cruise. So he's going from Basel up to Amsterdam. He's renting a big boat, and then he puts 120 tennis players there, tennis people, and he's also putting on top of the boat, on the deck, he has 2 pickleball courts. This sport is very popular now in America. Kind of a small court. You can compare it to a small court of tennis. He's putting these small courts, but you can play actual tennis. The balls are different, the rackets are slightly different, and he's making that cruise up and like 7 days all inclusive on a boat. And I could imagine doing that also with like beer pong, like just having a great time with like 120 tennis player. Imagine like going from Basel up to Amsterdam and stopping here and there. There's also a stop in Cologne, so they will stop in Cologne, where we already said that we're gonna meet, of course, and just stopping on some cities. You go through the day, you go watching the city, or maybe sleeping in your in your room because the night was just too much. But that's a cool idea. And the same thing with a truck. If you just take all your equipment in a big truck, and then you have like a tour, like a beer pong tour, you go to big cities, to big clubs, and making like these kind of events. And I can tell you guys, I mean, it's a lot of work. Definitely, and the first investment is probably the biggest to get all these barrels. But there's also an opportunity for you guys out there. It doesn't matter where you are in Germany or around the world, to create these kind of tournaments and this kind of idea in your club. Just as Marc said, hit him up on TennisBeerPong. The Instagram channel is exactly that name, TennisBeerPong. And then just send him a message. He will give you all the information. He will help you out, and then you can do just like a franchise, maybe. Marc, what about that?
Yeah, of course. I'm open for every opportunity. So just direct message us, and I can tell you, if you're really up to found some events like this, you can message us and ask us about some ideas, or maybe if we can help you. And even if you want to found our event in your club, just ask us. We rent our equipment, because we have so much equipment. I think we have around 200 barrels so far.
Wow. But that's so much.
The last World Cup was about, I think, 250 players playing there and visiting our event. So we try to make sure that we can make it in time, because otherwise we would play this tournament for just one week. But we want to make sure that we can play it in just one evening. So we have a lot of equipment to rent. Just message us.
Perfect. I'll just show another video that you sent it over here, from beer pong after. Like that was here, as you see in the video here. That's the indoor version with the paddle pong. The barrel stays still the same size, and it's also I think it's a little easier, but still you don't make all the shots that you're going there. And Bidi Badu, one of my sponsors, they are also sponsor of the event, and they're actually very close also with the paddle community. Because Funken und Hello, there was a question: do you have any sponsors? So how does it work with the sponsors? Because of course, if you do these kind of events, you're looking for someone to also financially support your idea, right?
Yeah. At first, we tried to create a tournament, and we were creating a social media account, some flyers and so on, and we just go and find some sponsors. We just wrote different emails to different sponsors, telling our idea and presenting them our ideas. And all in all, we made it to different sponsors. One sponsor is Dunlop, one is Bidi Badu. Both of them were helping us with everything we just want and can imagine. And another sponsor is Früh, which is more or less the creator of the beer in Cologne, a big famous creator of beer. And
beer brewery, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry?
A beer brewery.
Yeah. So they brew beer, and it's very famous in Cologne, and it's named, its name is Kölsch. There are different breweries in Cologne which brew beer and Kölsch. So we were very lucky to have one of them with us.
Yeah, supporting the whole program, and yeah, that's cool. How many of these events did you do, like, and throughout the year? In which, like, interval?
Yeah, I think it depends on our time. We can offer and spend for this events, because the events more or less are very, very heavy sometimes. Because
what do you mean heavy?
Yeah, because on Friday you try to make sure that every equipment is there at the club we are founding our event. On Saturday you have the whole day to create a good atmosphere and trying to make sure that the tournament is going well. And on Sunday you have a lot to do to clean up everything, because if you are always having a few drinks, something isn't that tidied up and cleaned up. So it's very heavy and
Got it. Yeah, it's like a full weekend job for you guys. I mean, most of them, they're just coming on the day. It starts like between 2 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like the reasonable time to start like the first kind of beer, and then like after already the first couple of rounds, because they just don't only drink the beer from the game, they just have another beer next to it and drinking also some shots. Yeah. So it's going sometimes very quick till a lot of people are very happy and they just jump into these barrels if they want to. So yeah, but that's yeah, it's a fun event, definitely a cool idea. I really do like it.
Yeah, we try to make sure that the community is enjoying our event. So we have different specials, like a Mallorca special, for example, or a shot special where you can buy a beer and get a shot for free or something. So we try to make sure that the community is enjoying our event and having enough drinks. To stay there and having a good time in our event. Yeah.
Got it. Do you recommend it to go there if you don't drink any alcohol? Is that recommended, or you would say it's not the best event to participate and to join?
Yeah, of course, I highly recommend it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a founder. But for all the people who doesn't drink any beer, we can play tennis beer pong with beer without alcohol. So
okay,
that wouldn't be a problem for you.
Or they could drink wine or a shot instead of the little tiny beer. But that's of course also dangerous for some of you guys. All players make home safe. Yeah, maybe some of them are. Some of them needed help. That happened already, as I know as well. But as I said, it's a fun event, and everyone, of course, is responsible for themselves. They are not like 12 years old, so they should know how much they can drink and how much they should drink, and then they have some friends, because no one is just going there alone. There's kind of, as you said, Marc, a community, and the tennis world is small in all these cities. Even here, we have 1 million people living in Cologne, but in these events, like the majority knows the majority, so there's only a few people that.
Of course, and just as a short addition, some of them didn't end up at their own house or flat or bed. So that's a funny thing of tennis beer pong as well. So if you want to make friends or even more. I think tennis beer pong is a perfect circumstance to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in a kind of circumstance, but I just heard a story, but not in tennis beer pong, but when you just said waking up in a different apartment or different house, I heard a story of a person that just went down to the kitchen and wanted to make some breakfast, and then there was just someone lying on his couch.
Oh, of course.
And he was waking him up, and then he was like, okay, is that a friend of my neighbor, or like, do I know this person? And then he's like, okay, waking him up, and the guy was just completely lost. He doesn't know anything anymore, and he was just apologizing so much, and just took his stuff and then left. But so yeah, that can happen. So really be careful, guys. That's not recommended for all of you. Just try to do only the much that you can control, and just do it once in a while. Then it's totally fine. Guys, I just want to answer the question in the chat about my stringing stream. I put out a Instagram story today that I'm gonna do a stringing kind of world record, because I want to string 24 hours. It looks like that it's going to happen in the beginning of April. So the first weekend of April, it's the 4th or the 3rd of April, Saturday or Sunday. Still need to set everything up. I need to have a bigger space here. I need also a second camera, so I need to invest some more to make it like the way that you can also see me stringing and not only like seeing me from far. Also needing another microphone, so I need to still do some setup improvements, and also I need 70 rackets, but I think that should not be an issue because I'm stringing for free. That's what I said. So everyone who's bringing me his racket, including Mark and all the tennis beer pong community, can bring it over to me, like 1 racket per person for now, and then I'm doing a 24-hour stream, and let's see how many rackets I can do. I will also do a big giveaway, just like some days before. I'll do a post, and you can all guess how many rackets I will do on the stream, 24 hours, and I will not cheat. I will just not even look in the commentaries, and then I'll just do the rackets, and then let's see how far I can get. So it's gonna be.
I can bring you some of our rackets as well.
From Tennis Beer Pong, like these.
Yeah, of course, because we have around, I think, 50 rackets to be restrung.
Really?
Yeah, of course. And everyone who knows me knows that I'm the best player to have no rackets with me. So I just have 4 or 5 rackets in my tennis club, waiting to be strength from you.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'll start with 1 per person, and then if there's no more other stringers, I mean, I'm looking forward to probably stringing between, I would say, let's don't lehnen zu weit aus dem Fenster. I would say I can do more than 50 rackets in that day. That is around like 2 per hour, but of course I need to take a break. I need to eat something. I need to use the toilet maybe here and there. So I would say 50 is reasonable. If I go really crazy, I can do maybe 60 but the problem is also my fingers. I mean, whenever you do stringing and you do like 10 rackets, your finger already slightly, struggling. And as I'm not used to it, because of course the last year I didn't do any stringing and any like sports and anything with my hands. At least like nothing that really forces my hand off getting like adjustments, then it's gonna be interesting. And I talked already to a Grand Slam stringer, and a big shout out to all of you guys. Stay here tomorrow. I'm sorry to tell you it's gonna be in German, because the guy is not like speaking English that well that we can do it in English. But that's gonna be hilarious and very interesting. We're gonna have this Grand Slam stringer, and he knows stories from Nadal and from Federer and all these guys. With the stringers, they have kind of a more open conversation and relation, and it's going to be very interesting and fun. And I talked also to him about stringing and about doing it 24 hours. Stringing. He said, okay, I'm crazy, and yes, probably I am. And he said at one point it's probably also the standing and your back, because you have to stand 24 hours, because sitting, when you're seating, you can, like, it's hard to string when you're seated. Like I need to take the chair there somehow and do part of it seating, but he said like it can be a struggle to just stand 24 hours. And I actually said, yeah, that's true. Like standing for 24 hours sounds pretty ridiculous. But anyway, that's going to be fun. It's in the beginning of April, and I will do more of these kind of crazy things on the stream also in the beginning, of course, to promote it, and yeah, just to have some fun and entertainment here, and also some knowledge. We talk about stringing all the time here in that stream. I'll invite someone from Solinco, who will be the sponsor of the stream. I will invite someone from the American States to join the stream, and he will just explain all the strings, and you can ask him everything about your racket and your strings. So just that on the side. Coming back to Tennis Beer Pong and Marc.
Yeah.
Do you have any wish for 2022? Of course, that everything opens, but is there something that you would say with Tennis Beer Pong is something that you really want to achieve, or that you say this is something that if that happens, I'm happy?
Okay, I think we just should start with 2021. So let me wish, and I would wish that we are able to have more of our events. I don't think we are able to have events with more than 200 people playing tennis beer pong, but let's start with around 50 people playing beer pong, because the distance between the players is big enough, I think, to follow every Corona restriction.
That's
so
absolutely true.
Would be my wish for 2021, and my wish for 2022 is to have more of those events, because every time I just see my videos and our last events, my hair on my arm is going up and
giving you goosebumps.
Yeah, of course, and the feeling in every event was incredible. So I would wish to have not that big events in the future, but more or less have events in the future.
Got it. I'm just showing the videos one more time, because maybe some of you just tuned in later. So we're just talking about beer pong, about the inventor of that little sport. Would you say if beer pong gets bigger around Germany, or if it gets bigger around the world, is that something that you would that you're looking for, or that you are trying to do? Are you talking to people in other cities, in other clubs, in other also countries about this idea, and give them kind of the chance to do it? And do you have any kind of, as I said, franchise ideas of just having the whole setup, having all the details, all the formula from the I mean, if I look at this, probably I can do it myself, kind of, but I need still some more infos, and of course you made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. Like in every business, you do mistakes, and is there something that you say, okay, people can buy a course and can get like all the infos for the tournament, that they make it the best way from the start?
Yeah, of course. We thought of having bigger events and spreading our event throughout Germany and maybe Europe, but then Corona hit, and we can't do anything so far. But if we are able to create some events in the future, I would love to more or less establish a franchise business with Tennis Beer Pong. So if anyone is afraid of starting a business and would like to have a more or less settled business with a community, and who wants to join our community and our knowledge, and he can message us, and we can make contact, and that's it.
And then from there on you go. Yeah, that sounds very good. I mean, very cool idea. As we already talked, maybe we want to do it in our club as well, in my club where I'm located. So very, very interesting. Just a short reminder for all the people that didn't join the giveaway here. Everyone that's watching here can get a Tennis Beer Pong shirt. Just put !join in the chat. And then you should just be able to get into the list. So !join. Let me just put it. Yeah, it is still working. And of course,
we have to make sure that we have enough shirts. So
no, I think so. Now, for now, it's just like about 10 people in the join list, and there's of course some from abroad, and we have to find a way. I mean, the shirt is reserved whenever they come to Cologne in the join. And Miss Maas is also asking you, Mark, can I perform my music during your games? Because she's a singer actually, and is that an option? I mean, she's from Finland, so first she has to come to Cologne, but is there an option of doing so?
Yeah, of course.
I think
as long as she come to Cologne, she can perform. And we already had a singer in our events. Yeah, you are highly welcome.
That sounds very good.
So perfect.
That sounds very good. At the end of the stream, we're gonna do also a giveaway. I don't actually know what that giveaway is, but maybe you can take us there and just explain it, and then we just go on for some couple more minutes, and then I would say we are going for the giveaway.
Okay, so we thought of having a giveaway here today. So everyone who is watching here and didn't subscribe or did subscribe in our Instagram and your Instagram as well, and direct message you or me and us, is going to a poll, and we're just give away free join for our next tournament.
Okay.
No one knows when it starts, but as well, 5-liter can of beer for you and your teammate.
Okay, so just for me and my teammate, 5-liter for the start. Okay, that sounds ridiculous. I mean, guys, definitely you need to take that offer. Go to please don't go to my Instagram. Go to TennisBeerPong Instagram and spam their inbox with that you want to join that giveaway. It's the two free entries for a team. Because the team is 2 persons that joining the event, so you have to of course have a partner, and then just go there, inbox them, say you want to join the giveaway. That sounds very good, and then they do the giveaway probably on their channel. They announce the giveaway. That sounds very good. I mean, we can do the giveaway here if you want to do it. That they text you in your inbox. It's your giveaway, so you have to say the rules. That's totally up to you. I mean, if everyone is watching here, we can do a giveaway where they have to all put in !raffle in the chat, and then I just click on a button and it chooses anyone that puts !raffle in the chat. If that's what you're looking for, then we can do that. If you want to do it your way with the inbox, as you like, just tell me. Maybe
we do an additional one. So if you put !raffle,
wait. Before they do it, I will just open it. Giveaway. Where is it? Here it is. Giveaway, raffle, open giveaway. Okay, the giveaway is open now, so definitely you need to follow my account here on Twitch to be able to put !raffle, because you can just only type in the chat. If you're a follower of my stream here that supports the stream, would love to get you on here. We have a lot of interesting topics, also interesting shows coming up on this Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. And if you can type, then just put !raffle in the chat and you're right into the giveaway. So what is the giveaway here for the people that just joined here now?
And just let me think about it. I think then the additional one should be that you have 2 free entries for our next event.
Okay.
One is in Germany, it's called Kranz. It's 11 beers.
Okay.
So,
a free entry and 11 beers.
!raffle, you will get 2 free entries and 1 Kranz.
That sounds very good. One kranz of 11 beers. I want to actually also join, but I think it's for you guys watching the stream. So I'll definitely go for the other giveaway. Very good.
And I think we should also mention that you can join this raffle here and our raffle and giveaway on Instagram as well.
Definitely, definitely. As I said, go to TennisBeerPong, please, guys. Go to the website. Not the website, the Instagram page, TennisBeerPong. Open your phone now, go there, check it out. They have a lot of videos, information stuff there, and just follow them and give them a like. That would be awesome. If I will send me beer to Finland, German beer is good. Yeah, that is true. If you know how to put it in your glass and drink it, then it's definitely good. Because she bought a Weizen beer in Finland, and she showed me like, hey, Yannick, look, a Weizen beer, and then she drank it out of the bottle, and that's not recommended.
It's more or less disgusting, I think.
Yeah, I mean, she still likes it, so she's maybe not that how to say wählerisch in choosing beer.
Yeah.
But I explained that normally you should shake it a little bit around because all the Hefe is down at the bottom, and that's it. So guys, I mean, if you have any more questions about the topic, then just you have now the chance to ask your questions. I'm happy that the stream actually went really well connecting wise, because the connection was perfect. I have 0 frames that are missing here. So if you have any issues with the stream, then it was definitely you. And Marc, so far, thank you a lot for coming in here. I'm sure we're gonna have some more streams together and just doing some interesting topics in the future. As I said, if you have any other questions here, you can always go to his channel, check it out, just text him, he will reply to you as soon as possible. Your last words, Marc, if there's no more questions.
I just had a quick view on my phone, and it rings all the time. So I'm very happy to have the chance to be here today. So I would enjoy more streams with you. Improving my English skills, because I didn't speak any English for about, I think, just 1 year, I think. Okay. So I would enjoy having more streams with you. It was a pleasure. So thanks for the chance to be here.
Yes, pleasure. And that's also a reason why I do it in English, because of course the majority here is German speaking, and I do some streams in German if my guest, just as tomorrow, is not speaking English kind of at all, or not very much. But in general, I want to do it in English, so you guys can all learn in English, and one day you will say, hey, I learned a lot. Not only tennis-wise, also learn some English. Even my English is not the best. You can maybe take some errors that I do and tell me later. But that's what my idea was, also to have it more international. Because kind of this tennis beer pong, as the same as I said before, it's amazing. If I would see this thing being in, for example, Australia on any club courts there, I mean, how fun is that? How cool would be if someone does it there? And as I have like people all around the world through my tennis travels that I know, I can definitely imagine someone sees the stream and maybe has the idea of just do it in your own club, and you can make really a business out of it, because of course the first investment is big with these barrels, because these barrels are expensive. But as soon as the first investment is done, the barrels okay, if a drunk person falls in there with his girlfriend, then they might crush. But if that doesn't happen, they should work a little longer time. So that should be good.
So if you have friends and ideas, let's expand. So
Definitely, absolutely. One last thing, if you have Amazon Prime, guys, you can connect your Twitch account with Amazon Prime, and you can subscribe for that channel here for free, so you will have different benefits. You don't have any advertisements here on the channel. You have also some vouchers that I will give over to you from Tennis Warehouse and from all my sponsoring brands. All the shows, you will have access to participate in the shows, where you can win up to up to like 200 euros actually, because soon we have a new sponsor that gives away a yearly subscription worth around 130, 140 euros. So that's gonna be, of course, only for subscribers, and that would be amazing if you would subscribe to the channel. That keeps me running that thing here. And yeah, so we just closed the giveaway in a couple of seconds, and then we just go on with the giveaway and then close up the channel. So let's start. Yeah,
Schrambini, I just saw that even my brother wants to have this giveaway. So
really?
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so who's your brother? What's his nickname? Because I see just the nicknames, and it's sometimes tough to know who is behind the nickname. If you don't want to tell me, it's totally fine.
Yeah, I can tell you. His name is It's Klaus.
Okay.
And,
nice.
I think he is very fun in our events as well. So.
Got it. Okay, guys. So
okay, I'll just have stopped.
I'll just pick a winner. Zombalero is the winner, but he was actually already the winner. Was it the winner last time? But he was not even here, I think. Let me see. I think I had still the guys from last stream in here. So I'll just pick a winner that is here. But congrats. So he's not here. I'll just, let's see. Funkenhund again. Okay, I mean he's here 100% because I know him personally, and yeah, he won the F2 free entries and a Kranz Kölsch for the events. I mean, if he's gonna do it, and if he's coming to Cologne, because he's not from Cologne, that's gonna be very fun. So congrats Funkenhund, that is for sure. Guys, he's happy. That sounds good, and he's even subscriber, so I'm double happy for him. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for joining the stream. Was very fun, was a pleasure. Hope we could show you a little bit more about different other kind of related sports to tennis. As I said, make sure to follow the channel if you want to subscribe. I would love to see that. And then we see us tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock German time, having really an amazing guest tomorrow. You will laugh your ass off on all the stories about Nadal, Federer, and all the other guys. If you don't speak German, I'm sorry for you. Maybe you can learn till tomorrow the dictionary, but obviously that's not possible. But we get a Grand Slam stringer that speaks English in the future. So I'm looking into, like, maybe on my stream beginning of April, I'm looking forward to having a also Spanish speaking stringer here on the stream. As always, just stay on the channel, please, because we want to rate another channel that helps us to grow the community here. I'll just want to see who is online at the moment, and then we just go on rating another person. Tennis Boy, he has one viewer. Let's rate Tennis Boy. He's playing FIFA at the moment, and just spam in his chat, please, that he should stop playing FIFA and he should go more for some tennis action. So it was a pleasure with you guys here. As I said, stay in the chat, spam his chat, and it was a pleasure again. Marc, thanks a lot. We see us and talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Guys, take care. Ciao, ciao, and stay safe, of course. Ciao.